Stop right there. Who ordered you to cut my grass?
It's okay, Mr. Dillon. I'm just here to help you.
But wait, son. I never called anyone for this yard. Look at these weak legs. I don't have any money.
This is 100% free. Please don't worry, sir.
Free for me? God bless your beautiful, kind souls.
The moment those beautiful words of blessing left his trembling lips, I didn't waste a single second. I revved the engine of my commercial string trimmer to a piercing scream and plunged headfirst into the dense, chaotic wall of green neglect choking his property. The heavy, high-pitched whine of the machinery shattered the suffocating quiet of the neighborhood. Slicing fiercely through massive layers of wild, waist-high weeds and invasive vines that had spent the last several years, systematically burying the horizontal wood siding of Dillon's faded orange-brown house, thick dust and bits of chopped grass filled the morning air. Sticking to our skin under the punishing southern heat, as my dad and I dragged heavy, overloaded tarps of dense debris out to the gravel road, our blue shirts quickly turning dark with sweat within the first hour of our full-scale assault on the wilderness. Through the clearing haze of flying debris, I kept looking back toward the weathered porch and saw a 17-9-year-old Dillon standing perfectly frozen. His fragile, GYG frame leaning heavily for support against the handlebars of his bright blue four-wheel walker. It was a deeply moving image that burned itself into my mind. This proud, elderly man with a long, snow-white beard cascading down his chest, dressed in his classic green t-shirt and cargo trousers held up by traditional black suspenders, completely trapped on a tiny patch of clear ground because his own body had become his prison. For a man who had spent his younger years as a dedicated lighthouse keeper, standing strong against roaring ocean storms and guiding lost ships safely back to shore, it was a quiet, heartbreaking tragedy that a simple wave of aggressive crabgrass and falling tree branches had managed to completely isolate him from the outside world. His severe osteoarthritis had progressively stolen his mobility, forcing him to rely entirely on that blue metallic walker and rendering him physically powerless to fight back against the relentless growth that was slowly swallowing the home he had lived in for decades. He didn't have any family left in the area, and as the weeds grew taller, his world grew smaller, leaving him to spend his long, lonely days staring out of his windows, watching the property decay while fearing that the rest of modern society had completely forgotten he even existed. Every sweep of my trimmer through the stubborn stalk suddenly felt like a battle to restore his human dignity. A loud, roaring declaration that we saw him. We respected his lifetime of service, and we were not going to let him sink into invisibility behind a wall of